How's it going, guys? Matt here, and welcome to my August rundown of all the anime I've been watching, the manga I've been reading, and the games I've been playing. So let's start off with anime, and the three main anime I want to be talking about is Tokyo Revengers, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 Thrice Upon a Time, and Kobayashi Dragon Maid, which is still ongoing, but it's in its season 2, and it's been amazing so far. I'll start off with Dragon Maid because it's going to be quite short and sweet because it's still not finished yet, but Dragon Maid has just been amazing. It's probably on to be better than season 1 so far. I've really been enjoying it. The introduction of Ilyu has just been amazing. She's such a good character. You know, after what happened with the studio who was creating Dragon Maid, we never thought we'd see season 2, and we've just been so fortunate to get season 2 and for it to just exceed all expectations. And speaking of exceeding expectations, let's talk about the Evangelion finale that we got with Thrice Upon a Time, which was well, you can see in my video I put a little thing up here about it, but Evangelion Thrice Upon a Time was just the perfect ending to Eva. For a lot of people saying, you know, it's without spoiling it too much, it's more of a happier ending than what we got in End of Evangelion. How I like to see it is we've got both, you know. We've been blessed to have a happy ending and a, you know, not such a happy ending. But I think as Eva fans, we've just been truly spoiled by how good the series has been, and it's finally come to a close, which is sad to say, but it's left on the biggest possible high I ever thought it could. And finally, for anime, I'd love to just speak about Tokyo Revengers. Not too much because I haven't finished it yet. I kind of was late to the party with it, but I'm about halfway through, and it's so good. It's so good. I've been putting it off for a while. I don't know why. But a friend of mine was watching it and he said, you gotta get on this, it's so good. If you like Steins Gate, if you like ReZero and that sort of concept, you've got to jump on Tokyo Revengers. And yeah, what can I say, it's got Best Boy Mikey, who is not only Best Boy, but he is also the biggest drip lord going in anime at the moment. He is just, every episode he's just amazing me with what style he can pull out. The show is super awesome, the characters are just so relatable, and so you kind of forget they're kids at times. It's just so surreal, and you know, even the main character, who I think we always find with a lot of, you know, shonen anime, which this is, that the main protagonist is always like some overpowered, you know, absolute hunk of a dude or something like this, but this guy is, you know, he understands, he is pathetic, he understands, he's just an average everyday guy just dealing with gang stuff, and he just wants a romance. And I mean, he's just one of the most relatable characters we've seen in years, probably since Subaru in ReZero, who's a pretty relatable character as well. And now let's get on to manga, which is probably what you've been waiting for. I haven't picked up much manga. I say I haven't picked up much manga, I mean, I've picked up a fair chunk, just one series, and that series is, wrong way, Sailor Moon. As you can see, I bought the first half. I bought volumes 1 to 6, and yeah, I love it. It's just so good. I've watched most of the original anime. I'm all caught up with Crystal, and I watched the Sailor Moon Eternal 2-part movie that was on Netflix, which was just amazing. I understand that covers a later arc. These first 6 volumes cover the Dark Kingdom arc and the Black Moon arc, which, if you don't know what they are, the Dark Kingdom arc is sort of like, if you remember the first season of the original anime, it's just kind of the introduction to all the Sailor Scouts and Tuxedo Mask, and then that ending that I won't mention because it would be a spoiler, but yeah, interesting ending if you haven't. And then the other half, roughly volumes 4 to 6, the Black Moon arc, which, if you're massive fans of Black Lady and Chibiusa and Sailor Pluto, this is the arc they are introduced in. And yeah, I will say it straight up, I am a 23-year-old bloke and I love Sailor Moon, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. I never see a lot of dudes talking about how much they like Sailor Moon. I understand from the perspective it was very influential to young women at the time, and still is to this day. It's one of the most influential pieces of manga and anime that we've got out there, and you know, it's fantastic that women have something like that to look into and be motivated by, and show that, you know, like any anime or manga, I think it's for anyone. I understand that you have shonen, shoujo, from a marketing point of view, is, you know, aimed towards either young men or young women, but anime is just one of those beautiful things that anyone can enjoy, regardless of, you know, age, race, ethnicity, sex, identity, or whatever you identify as, it can be enjoyed by anyone. So even, a young man like me can enjoy Sailor Moon as much as, a young lady could enjoy Dragon Ball or Naruto, which is probably more aimed towards young men, but, I'm ranting on a bit now, but I didn't want to get too political and, about this, but it's just something that is interesting. I don't see a lot of young men's, showing support for Sailor Moon, and they need to. They really need to. It's such a good series, and if people are sleeping on this thinking, oh, well, it's just for girls, then grow up. That's all I can say is grow up. It is fantastic manga. Give it a read. And just a final touch from manga, I also did pick up the next trilogy, if you want to say, of Evangelion, which just covers volumes 4, 5 and 6, like an omnibus version. I've already got 1, 2 and 3, which I still haven't read because it's very long and I've been hooked on Sailor Moon at the moment. And lastly, let's talk about the games I've been playing. If you haven't been seeing all the content I've been splurging out on this, I've been playing Splitgate, and Splitgate is kind of taking the gaming world by storm at the moment. It's been out for 2 years in beta, which I hadn't heard about it, but it was a PC exclusive game, but recently has just dropped on consoles and it is blowing up. I mean, it's hard for me to get a game at the moment. I'm getting stuck in queues because it's just that popular at the moment, which it's not hard to see why. If you love a good mix of Halo and Portal, is how people are seeing it, and I've already made a video on it. If you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out. It is a wild ride. It is an amazing, fun, free-to-play game. I'll remind you, it's free-to-play, no cost. It has just been so good. Me and my friends have been having a blast on it. Definitely check it out, and if you are curious about it, like I said, check my video out that I made about it. And last but not least, the last game I've been playing, because I've not had a lot of time. I do work. YouTube is not the only thing I do. I do not get paid for YouTube. I have to go do a day job like most people. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. I've already played Ghost of Tsushima and I platted it, and I'm crazy enough that I want to play it again with a Director's Cut on PlayStation 5 that I managed to get my hands on. Basically what Director's Cut gave you, it gave you a load of bonus content. It added the Iki Islands expansion, which added hundreds of more side quests and main missions, which, they really didn't skimp on the extra content with this. When people saw it as a Director's Cut, I think people just thought maybe it was going to be a graphical improvement or something like that. No, it's like a Game of the Year version nearly. It is the optimised way to play Ghost of Tsushima. So if you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima before, get on Director's Cut right now. You're missing out. If you own a PlayStation, it is up there with God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn as one of the greatest PlayStation games that has come out in recent memory. So if you're sleeping on it, stop it, play it. If you want awesome samurai open world game, it's top tier. It's amazing. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's just amazing. So if you enjoyed the short rundown, it has been very quick. Not a lot went on in August, I gotta admit. Like I said, I've been really busy with work. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe down below. It's free, and you'll see more of me. Probably not in the face. I don't do a lot of this face cam stuff often, only on my monthly reviews. But if you enjoy gaming content, anime content, it's all there with me. Any recommendations for any anime you want me to watch or any games you want me to play, make sure you leave a comment. I would definitely hit them up. Definitely, if it's manga, I'll try and get a hold of it and give it a read. Anime, I'll definitely get on and watch it. I'm between animes at the moment. I've just finished binging all 5 parts of JoJo, so yeah, I've gone a bit JoJo mad. And I am looking for a new anime series, so if you've got any recommendations, I'd love to hear them down below. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.